Hello folks and welcome back. So in today's class we're going to get you an essay done on Corrúlacht, which is the translation for crime. Now Corrúlacht forms one of our very important kind of collection of essays, what we call our core essays. We have homelessness, healthcare and crime, and then we also have the environment essay. So there are 4 core essays that we have. So today we're going to have a look at Corrúlacht all broken down. But before that, have a look at your adaptable titles. We have Foréigean in Éireann, which is violence in Ireland. So there's Foréigean, that's the word for violence. We also have Aspa Smachta, which we'll come across in the essay itself. Aspa Smachta means like a lack of control, Aspa meaning lack. Caoréibeacha, I think this is quite kind of prominent actually for what's going on at the moment. Caoréibeacha is the word for riots. So Caoréibeacha, Foréigeanacha are kind of violent riots. An Fólíonacht that we have here is the word for policing, An Fólíonacht in Éireann. And we have Corrúlacht Óige here. Corrúlacht Óige, youth crime. Crime committed by youth. And last but not least, we have Cuirsaí Breitheanacha, which kind of means judgment. Judgment causes or judgment cases in this. So Brethún is the word for judgment. So let's have a quick look at our introduction. Now nice, short and simple in today's video. Now remember, as we go through the video, you do not need everything in this. Look at this as being 200%. Now what I need you to do is kind of take control of what you want to study. I want you to kind of possess what phrases you want to use, what expressions you want to use. So this is kind of like 200%, so don't be afraid to keep shortening down the paragraphs to a nice manageable amount. Do not learn off all of the material. It's a waste of time. Right, let's go for this one. Let's go for a mail on phobal. Now a mail on phobal means in the public's mouth. So a mail on phobal in the public's mouth. And I'm going to go for the start of it then. Níl aon ábhar cainte. There is no subject of talk. Ábhar cainte is a subject of talk or a bit of chat really. So níl aon ábhar cainte, there is no subject of talk. And then níos mó means greater. Now bring the 3 parts together for me, right? Níl aon ábhar cainte, there is no subject of talk. Níos mó, greater. And then a mail on phobal, in the mouth of the people. We're going to finish this with Sanama Lahar, which just means at present, currently. And then the word ná means dan. And then we're going to introduce our topic and we're going to go for Corrúlacht, which is the word for crime. Now I'm just going to lower that down to make it a little bit better. That's it, much better there. Okay, let's go for this one. Ní féidir a héanamh go bhfuil cuid mhór fadhbanna mór tromchúiseacha ag suatha na tíre. Let's go for the link. Let's go for the connecting part, right? So we are going to go for a héanamh. Now this is my infinitive, and a héanamh means to deny. To deny. And the first part, ní féidir, means we're not able. So put the 2 of them together. Ní féidir, we are not able. A héanamh, to deny. Now, the natural cause of expression after this is going to be using the word that. You cannot deny that, blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly what we're going to put in for you here. So, go bhfuil cuid mhór fadhbanna. Let's go for go bhfuil. Go bhfuil means that there are, or that there is. Because in Irish, we don't care for singulars and plurals like you do in English. You have to panic. So, I think because we're talking about problems, let's translate that go bhfuil as that there are. Now, cuid mhór fadhbanna móra. Lots. Cuid mhór. Lots. A huge amount. Cuid mhór fadhbanna móra. Lots of big problems. And you can stop there if you want. You can say cuid mhór fadhbanna móra. Lots of big problems. But I love this word tromchúiseach. And here's the thing. I haven't really seen the word tromchúiseach come up as an essay title. And I think it'd be fantastic as an essay title. Tromchúiseacha means severe. Really important, pertinent, right? So go bhfuil cuid mhór fadhbanna tromchúiseacha, that there are lots of severe problems, that there are lots of big problems. You can use móra, you can use tromchúiseacha, use one, use the other, or you can use both. And then the final expression we have here then is ag suatha na tíre, ag suatha na tíre, draining the country. So suatha is the word to drain. Now let's play a little bit of a game here, right? Do you see the first 2 lines? I could pretty much, if I take out Corrúlacht, right, I could pretty much use this for any Leaving Cert essay, if you think about it. So let's have a think about this. Níl aon ábhar cainte, there is no subject of talk. Níos mó, greater, a mail on phobal, in the mouth of the people, Sanama Lahar at present, than the environment, or healthcare, or homelessness. And I can go on again and I can say, Ní féidir a héanamh, you cannot deny. Go will that there are, cuid for five and more, lots of huge problems. Ag suhanna tíre draining the country. So straight off the bat, you have two lovely key phrases that you can actually use in pretty much any essay. And now, let's go back to the crime, right? Fibana nos. Right, nos means like. So problems like fibana nos. And we're going to put in a couple of them here. Brad Varkiachta. Brad Varkiachta has the word markiacht, as in horse riding, ag markiacht. So Brad Varkiachta is joy riding. Brad Varkiacht. So joy riding. We have the classic druggie. Is any leaving cert essay complete without a reference to drink and drugs and alcohol and all? We have fordagen here, which is the word for violence. And have a look at this. We have this thing called ban eigen, right? Now, have a look. We have the word eigen here, and we have the word eigen here, right? Ban eigen is linked to ban, as in woman. So ban eigen is violence towards women, or violence directed at women, or domestic violence would be another way of putting it. So we have brad warkiacht, joyriding, druggie, foregen, violence, and ban eigen, violence directed at women, domestic violence. The first part we have here is clushamid, we hear, and then we have a connector, we hear that, blah blah blah. So let's have a look at your word for that, right? Go will na fibana sha, that these problems are. That these problems are. And then we have a lovely expression for you here. Ag dul chun donish. Ag dul chun donish means getting worse. Ag dul chun donish. And you can see the word donna in that there, donna meaning bad, getting worse. More, because. Knock will ein lice. Now I'm going to go for this one here, right? See the word lice? Lice is a cure or a remedy, and it also means medicine. Our rachok is another word that we can use, which means a solution. So we can either use lice or rachok, or use them both. Now the reason why I'm using rachok here is because you've came across the word rachok in our poem Col Scara. Col Scara's poem was Hongus rachok scaradar. So it's a word that we should already know. Now let's go for it, right? Clushamwit, we hear, go will na five in a shot that these problems are ag dul chun donish, getting worse. More, because. Knock will, that there isn't. And ein means any. So knock will ein, that there isn't any. Lice, cure, remedy. Rachach, solution. And then egon realtas, by the government. Now, bar these parts here of bradwarkiacht, druggie, foregen, and bonegen, we could actually use that for pretty much any essay introduction. So it's something that you'll have to pop into your vocab journal. Right, nice, short, simple introduction with lots of kind of adaptable vocab that we can use for an awful lot of essays. So we are going to tick that off. That's done and dusted. And we're going to go on to our next video, and we're going to get sorted with the crime. Harja, good to be live. Slán inis.